What's going on, friends? Craig here with ATT, back at you with another product review. But before I give this review, what I want to do is tell you guys about a new contest that I'm going to start here. When this channel hits 500 subscribers, I'm going to give away one $50 Amazon gift card. So I need you to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and when we hit 500, I'll go through all the comments of that video, that 500 subscriber video, and I will pick one winner, and I will send them a $50 gift card. So again, that's 500 subscribers. I know we can do it, guys. You know, I want to feel the love, so let me know how I'm doing. Hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. But today, we'll get down to the review, and today, we're going to do the Soundblaster H5 Tournament Edition from Creative. Now, full disclosure, this headset was sent to me by the people at Creative. But, like all my reviews, I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it just because they sent this to me free of charge. I'm going to call it like it is. Okay, that's my promise to you. I'd rather have loyal followers and viewers than free stuff, because I buy a lot of this stuff anyways, so that's how this is going to go. We'll go through this just like all the other products, and I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Okay, so just like all my other videos, we're going to start off with the box. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of unboxings, but we'll go through it. This is a nice box here. It says Soundblaster X Pro Gaming H5 Tournament Edition headset. Down here, upgraded drivers, upgraded mic, new sleek look, and award-winning sound signature. This works for the PC and Mac, it says. Works with Xbox 360 and Xbox One, and then as well as it works with the PS4. And it says professional analog gaming headset. Okay, so what that means is it comes with this. And that's a 3.5mm jack. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that as we go through this product. So back to the box. On the one side, it goes through the same sort of stuff, just the upgraded drivers, just the sales sort of mumbo jumbo, things like that. And then on this side, it just sort of talks about precise fit, ultra comfort. You can download the Blaster Acoustic Engine Lite here. It tells you about that. If you don't have an equalizer setting on your PC already, you can do that with that program on your PC. But it's not required, because all you need is a 3.5mm jack, and it's going to run off any sort of sound system you have. And then we have down here, boost your performance with the Soundblaster G1. And this is their USB sound card. I've never used their USB sound card, but I have used other USB sound cards, and they work really well for certain things, other things not so much. So that's basically the box. So what we're going to look at now here is the build quality of this headphone. This headphone, I've been using it exclusively for the last week in all of my work at home. Lots of video games, lots of music, some movies, things like that. Just running this thing through its paces, I feel like when you're dealing with a headset, you need to make sure that you listen to as many things as you can before you say if it's good or not. Okay, so we'll start with the build quality. Now, aluminum arms, that's really nice. Okay, and I can bring that in closer. This is aluminum, these arms, nice black aluminum. This here is plastic. Okay, looks a little bit gamery with the Blaster X here. And then they do have some vents up here that allow your ears sort of to breathe, which is nice. They're not overly hot, which is really, really nice. Much like with a lot of other headsets that I've seen and tried and used, these cables here I'm not a fan of. And I've said this before in previous reviews, I'm not a fan of these cables out here. It just feels like a fail point to me. Just out there, you can get them snagged. Pets might chew on them, things like that. So that's sort of a downfall there. But the aluminum headband is nice. It's light. The upper portion here has a good amount of cushion. I wore these things sometimes for 4 or 5 hours at a time. The headband never hurt my top of my head. It always felt good. It never caused a problem there. Did my ears get a little bit warm? Yes, they did. These are closed back headphones, so they don't have any open, airy sound. So the ears do get a bit warm, but you're not really going to find a pair of closed back headphones that don't make your ears warm. That's just the way it works. If you have really sweaty ears or your ears get really hot, go with an open back pair of headphones. They're going to change your life. Okay? Now, in the build quality thing as well, I mean, it's got these hinges. These hinges feel nice. Okay? It doesn't creak. It doesn't make any bad sounds. It's nothing concerning. It opens huge. I mean, your head, it fits good. No problems there. Okay? It opens big enough. I mean, you'd have to have a absolute gargantuan melon in order for these things not to fit. So build quality wise, I'm going to say Soundblaster, you did a real good job with these headphones. The price, I think, build quality wise, the price is right. And the price on Amazon.ca for these headphones is $107.07. That's Amazon.ca. So that's Canada. And that is for the analog, just the 3.5 millimeter version of these. You can also get them with a USB sound card, and they come out to $133.54, and that's the USB. And on Amazon.ca, they have a 2.9 out of 5 rating, okay, with only 3 reviews. A lot of people are going to look at that and be like, "Well, I'm out. I don't want these headphones. That's too low." I've read the reviews that they had. I read them after I made this, my sort of decisions on these. I don't believe a couple of them. Some of them felt very bad. It was just a terrible review. And I know everybody's open to their own opinions. I disagree with those opinions. Now, if you go over to Amazon.com, these headphones are $79.99 for the analog, so just the 3.5 millimeter jack, or they're $99.99 with the USB attachment as well as the analog attachment. And there you're looking at a 4.3 out of 5 with 82 reviews, so a much better sample section to go with. And I went through a ton of those, and I agreed with some of them, and I disagreed with some of them wholeheartedly. But we'll get into that. So I will leave the links down below. They will be my affiliate links. I'll leave them down below in the description. So if you're deciding you want to buy a pair of these, they're in your price range, please. It helps out the channel. Just allows me to bring more content to you out there. As far as connectivity, these things, and I've said it before, these are an analog headset. And that means just a straight wire 3.5 millimeter jack. So anything with a 3.5 millimeter jack, tablets, your Nintendo Switch, PS4 into the controller, PC, anything like that, one connection in, you're ready to go. If you have an iPhone, unfortunately, unless you buy a dongle, you're not using these. They're not wireless at all. So they do come with the headphones themselves, okay? And then they also come with the detachable mic. Now, I love this. I know the HyperX Cloud Alphas had the detachable mic. It just plops in, and you've got a mic here. Okay, and I'll do a mic test for you guys later. But it's a really nice bendable mic. I've used it a lot. I played a ton of Monster Hunter World in the last little while with these. And I've always been heard very well. I've always been, the people I'm playing with have been able to understand me. And so it's really nice. And it stays where it needs to be. And so it doesn't give any sort of bad voice over it. So, I mean, that's good. And you guys will get a mic test a little bit later. So you'll be able to hear what the mic sounds like. Okay. With this, right behind it, okay, right in front of it. Actually, you know what? I'll take this mic out. You do have your 3.5 millimeter connection. So this here, and it just clicks in. And I'm ready to go with my 3.5 millimeter. And it's just the single 3.5. This will work for smartphones, like I said, tablets, Switches, PS4s, Xbox Ones, anything with a 3.5 millimeter jack, just plug this in, you are ready to go. And on this, you do have a little breakout box, and this will have your in-game volume, so you can turn it up and down right from this little remote here, or you can mute the mic with this little nub here. So it's kind of nice. I'm not a huge fan of the little breakout boxes on any headphones, really. I prefer the mute to be on just to flip the mic up, but just like the HyperX Cloud Alphas, if you want that detachable mic, you're kind of stuck with the breakout box. So it's a toss-up, whatever you prefer. Okay, so you do get this 3.5 millimeter jack. As well, you do get, I'll put those down, you will get the 2 split connectors for your PC. So if you have just a laptop or a PC and all you have is the audio and then the microphone, you do have that split. And it is a female connection on this side. So when you hook these two together, you do get a very long, nicely braided, nice flexible cable to use. And again, you know, connectivity wise, you can't ask anything else or anything more really for a $100 headset, you know, in that range. They are really nice in that regard. They're going to connect to whatever you want, whenever you want it. No batteries, nothing like that, so they're nice. One of the things you guys have all been waiting for, and that's obviously sound quality. How do these things sound? Now, as I said before, I've used these things a ton. Probably like 5 hours a night here, 3 hours a night there. I've probably used them, well, like I said, exclusively for the last week and a little bit since I've received them. I've put all my other headphones sort of on the shelf and just stuck with these. Sound quality, they sound good. Are they amazing? No. If you're looking for an amazing sound quality, you're not getting that in the $100 price range. Do they sound really nice? They do sound nice. Are they lacking a little bit of bass? Yes. Do they have the mids and the highs? Yes. But the bass is sort of lacking. Now, I've tried these on the PC, I've tried them on my PS4, I've tried them on my Xbox One, I've tried them on my Switch, and it's kind of the same around. Now, if you had an amp, that might boost these things up a little bit more, give you a little bit more volume, a little bit more bass, but unfortunately I don't have an amp. So that's something you'd have to try on your own. But sound-wise, the sound is decent for a $100 pair of headphones. I don't see any problem with that price point with these. So here's a mic sample for the H5 Tournament Edition from Creative. It's okay. It's not the best mic I've heard, but it's certainly not the worst either. Would I be using this for voiceovers or shooting YouTube videos? I wouldn't. I'd get a better mic than this. But if you're going to use it for something like just talking to people on the PlayStation Network or on Discord or TeamSpeak, I think this is going to be just fine. You will notice that there are some puhs and some whos, so a windscreen would be nice on this Creative for the next time. But I think this is it's an adequate mic for what you're going to use it for, which is primarily gaming. Everyone, so there you have it. There's the review here of the Soundblaster H5 gaming headset. Overall, I think it's pretty good. You will notice too a little bit in the voice sample. You can hear a little bit on my breathing, so you might want to move that mic just a little bit away because it picks up some of that heavy breathing and some of that exhaling sound. Other than that, I think this is a pretty decent mic. You know, again, they gave it to me, or they sent it to me Creative, but, you know, all in all, I think it's a pretty decent package for the price. Again, if you like what I do here, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. I'd love to hear back from you guys, and hopefully we can get up to 500 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.